What's going on, guys? Mishugashu, and we are back with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And the last time we left off here, I think we pretty much just finished the prologue. That's what I'm assuming is what we just did. Although when I loaded it, it still said we were in a prologue. So let's just talk to the 3 house leaders and see what's going on.
Thank you.
I guess I should read this. Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future, if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire. I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today, so what do you say? Ask why. I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up the food chain. Why the special attention? I value your talent that I've had the ability to see it firsthand. 4 points signify the strength of a bond between 2 units. Performing actions to make the others happy. Okay.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with the others have been in the camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles. I mean, I technically kind of remember everyone. I mean, I do remember all these faces and all that. I meant like their background. I kind of already know, but...
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble, but lack territory of their own.
Honestly, I'm just looking...
Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
I think I'm just gonna look...
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to see your stats. Can't look at her...
Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom.
Can't look at her stuff, so... Wait, or can I?
Well, you're certainly not. Still,
Details, there we go. Imbues attacks with fire. There's a lot of things to go over. I think I'm just gonna go... and just run around. Sorry if you guys wanted to see that. That's just gonna take too much time, especially that we have 3 houses to go over.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Shuka. We are in your debt. Also, I examined a map earlier, and the village where you are headed seems to be a little more to the east.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but couldn't tell where in the woods I actually was. Well, I'm glad I could be of service. I hope you are able to reach your destination this time. You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Of course, now that I've sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss as to whom you ought to speak to.
How about this?
On that note, I would be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Lion House students. I'm good. And that would leave... Claude.
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey friend, appreciate what you did back there. We'd have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Alois told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing? Sorry about that. Hey, as long as I get paid, I don't care what's handing over the coin. Who's handing over the coin? You're definitely a mercenary, alright.
Speaking of
which, have you talked with the others here at camp?
that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house. And that's where I don't really... Looks like Don's almost here. Tell Alois you're heading out. He's just right over here.
I see.
Have you spoken with the house
That's
leaders yet?
concerning.
What? You're leaving, but that won't do.
If I'm honest,
Actually, I was hoping I could ask something of you. Would you hear me out? Sure.
my sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrigmach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, The mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Saros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Saros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
The obvious decision for me would be the Black Eagles. Although it was the last, I think, storyline I played in 3 houses, which was like years ago, I think. I don't remember if I did, because I think it came with 2 different stories, 2 different side stories, or not side stories, stories for the Adrestian Empire. And I think it was between whether you side with Edelgard or not. I think I only did the part where you side with her. Spoilers, sadly, if you guys didn't know about that. But I didn't expect that we were to choose an alliance, I guess, or choose a house. Although I probably should have expected it being at 3 houses. I don't mind Fargus or the Blue Lions. I thought they were pretty cool. With the Golden Deer, honestly, nothing against them. I primarily just really like Lysithea, if anything. So I think I'm just gonna go with my original decision and just go with the Black Eagles. Blue Lines was second, and then Golden Deer was third, if you guys were wondering that. And honestly, with this being a choice, I think we could possibly just go for Black Eagles. And if you guys want, we can go do the Blue Lines and then the Golden Deer after.
So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the Church.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person! Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Byrne. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits! Ugh! Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate? Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Well, the less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much charm in someone who talks your ear off at every opportunity.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this, and I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I won't let you down.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the Knights.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the Knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No. You don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen's scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Pathetic.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seemed suspicious.
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the Empire, but that is no Imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
Huh. I hadn't pegged you as the cautious type, but maybe that's what we need.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna try and see what to do. What do you mean by change deployment? Can't change the units. I don't know why would they say change deployment. What do you mean by change deployment? I guess we're just rolling with these three. Can I move them? No. Oh, we'll just roll with it. Menu, battle map. Let me just go straight. Then right, maybe? I'll figure it out as we play. Auto battle, I didn't even know that was an option. Completion time, completing 12 minutes. Defeat at least 600 enemies and at least 40% of damage. I guess we can save also. We're still in the prologue, it's crazy. I'll talk a little bit more about what I think about the story so far and what I think about the game when we get in the battle, I guess, which is now.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Press L to display quick menu 2, approach an allied unit, and press LY to assign them as your adjutant. Press LY again to cancel this. Oh. Intruders, but alright, where is Edelgard? We'll add her as our adjutant, I guess.
No match for us. Though I do wish they'd give me time to fix my name.
Careful.
Where is she?
Do not let the enemies be
L
ganging
and
up on
A,
you.
right? Why?
You got my back? Leave it
A. Alright, let's go. So we just move in here. Should be good. Maybe I can tell Ferdinand and Hubert to go for the later. Could switch to her? Oh, cool. Fire magic and a burning status. I guess that's just her skills. I guess it's just gonna be a good way to level her up, I guess. Can we just move on now? Right there, the Gatekeeper.
My life depends on it.
Take a breather.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Defeat the Gatekeeper. It's fine. Hey.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop them.
Let's secure the interior.
Orders. I think I'm gonna let. Cause there's other ones. I'm gonna let. Not letting me.
This place.
Let's move Ferdinand and Hubert. I'll let them stay together. I will let them go over here. Wait, what are lances weak against again? I forget. Was it sword and lance? I'm not sure.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Or
I go forth.
I don't even know what the order was. All out defense? Other...
Right then. Let us go to work.
Oh, here we go.
I will see my duty done.
I'll let Ferdinand go with him.
Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Or should I let Ferdinand take the other one as I make my way? No, I'll just let them stay together. Now, what is this? I guess these are just probably... Yeah, I get it.
Bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough.
Wait, I didn't want to be Ferdinand. Alright, so judging by the map...
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
Okay.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
Alright, let's go... Oh, the key's over there. I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
Bandit appears to be holding the key.
Might as well. The enemy with the key gets near the chest, they may steal the treasure. That's why I'm going for it now.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order. I will capture this stronghold.
I won't lose.
That should take care of him. Alright, so they got the guardhouse. Let's tell them to seize the next area. Oh, Dritz is here. Okay, that's good. We can't command them, so that's fine. So let's order Ferdinand and Hubert to go there.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Then I will make my way to the first area.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Right here, the captain.
I will capture this stronghold.
Oh. Yeesh. Wow.
There's no better inside the
Oh.
fortress than it was on the outside.
Let's go to. Let's go check out that chest. It's also on this map. I think we'll be fine. These are Thieves' base. We'll just send Ferdinand and. Or should I just switch to them? And do it.
My turn.
Yeah. Can we grab this without being us? Why? Got a new accessory. We don't have to get rid of everyone.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
Money. Let's just go up over here and just take over the area already. What did I just do? Main mission successful. We still have one more area from what it looks like.
Takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Alright, we'll just keep going to the dungeon then. Actually, let's go orders. No.
Right then. Let I go forth. Right then. Let us
Just
go to work.
follow us.
You
Yeah,
appear to need assist.
There's not a question of can.
I'll just command them to guard it.
My will is...
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student?
Oh. Did we do it? There we go.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
I don't know if she looks familiar.
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica, how did you... No, my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Now, attack!
Why are we...
Do it together.
Why are we attacking?
I've got you now.
I didn't press a single button.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Got it. Orders. Let us tell Ferdinand and...
There's not a question of it. My will is...
Right then. You appear to need assistance.
There we go. That should be fine. I have them guarding. Use the guard order from the order screen until... And selected unit will guard and fight beside the specified target. Yeah, that's why I have the two.
Targeting that student. It falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
Where is she?
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
Wait, she was here.
There
I
will
was.
be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Here's our chance to give him the slip.
That took a while for her to go to level 2.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Alright. Don't let the mission side thief. Yeah. So we gotta go down here. We're gonna go straight, meet him to the when we go right. I think we could take this real quick though.
What eyesores they are.
Okay. Now we can meet up over here. Wait, is that them? No, they're right here. Keep continuing the combo. Hey. And he's done. Okay, let us go assist them again.
The last of them.
Take down this base captain real quick. I don't know if we'll get an S, to be honest. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get an S, because pretty sure this is more than 12 minutes by now. Are they coming? I didn't even help.
The way is clear. Come, we
Okay.
need to hurry.
So they're gonna go this way. From what it seems like. Yeah, she should be fine once we get over here. Are there people here? Protected Monica.
Okay, we should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Kronia.
Hi there. I'm Kronia. But you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it.
The lady that's about to. Sure.
If you truly are Kronia, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Then we can proceed as planned.
Just keep repeating this.
Words lined up. Now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica.
She literally can't do nothing.
Special plan for you.
Pick up a weapon pack and you'll require weapons after the battle. The weapon level depends on the color of the bundle from best to worst. Red's the best, orange, yellow, green, blue, gray.
Very well. All right. You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
The creature?
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Okay. Defeat the wild demon beast. Okay. 4 barriers. Armor break. Approach it and press X to perform a critical rush. Oh, so it tells us the weaknesses and what it's not weak against. We might have to switch to like Ferdinand or Hubert then.
You'll never defeat it alone.
Okay, switch to Edelgard. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there!
I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It won't be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane.
There we go.
My turn.
That didn't get me. Monica's in trouble?
Locked up so long. My legs won't do what I tell them.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible!
Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
I didn't talk about... We barely beat it in 12 minutes. I didn't talk about the game. I guess I'll just talk about it later. Yeah, because I think it might be a little bit of a handful to talk about.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Although because of all the cutscenes and all that, we've already been playing for about close to 50 minutes. Close. Level up. Edelgard's level 3.
I must get stronger.
Is this Hubert? They
Any
did good.
Experience is worth having.
Ferdinand didn't level up. Sad.
I won't let myself stop here.
I mean, I could have used Edelgard more. I would have been fine with that. Okay.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Learn the ability Carp Diem. Learn the combat art Wind Sweep. When a unit's class level increases, they can gain new combat arts, magic, and abilities. Manage them from the convoy menu.
What a fascinating power.
Authority level is now D. Yeah, because they can use other weapons. They just have preferred ones. Check your newly acquired. What do we do with the gold? I don't remember seeing a shop or anything.
I thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the Knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable! Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the Church.
The Knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library. So what did he look like again? Is he the big, burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he's been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the Church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So, this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes. You were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
Everyone, pipe down! Something's happening outside. Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back.
Wait, we should discuss this before you... Never mind.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further. What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right! What he did was just like...
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Saros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path, and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Enbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Volkard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Saros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and we'll do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Don't feel like sharing, hmm? All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital, but I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monaco. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt, but here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Not sure what sort of battle we're in for here. I should ask around and find out. Now, as much as I wanted to end the video, we're still in the prologue. In the menu. Can I switch abilities from here? No. No. Okay. My roster. Instead of Hubert, I guess depending on who we go against. I don't really want to use Hubert too much since we can use others. We have Edelgard here. I guess we'll just talk to these people and see what's up.
If I may.
Given your past, I hardly think it's necessary for me to ask after your readiness for battle. We will be counting on you in Enbar. Be the sword in Lady Edelgard's hands and smite her foes. Also, you should know that victory in tomorrow's battle will hold great significance for yourself as well. Not despite having no idea what he means.
Let's see.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk to the other two over here.
Well,
I can't put up my finger on why, but I have a very strange feeling about all this. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to return to the capital this year. Isn't the group we're going with a little unusual too? Birdie, Caspar, Lynn, and Byrne will be joining us. That is quite odd. I'm surprised that most of the children of the 6 great noble families stayed back at Garreg Mach. Oh, but of course Hubie had to tag along. Anyway, it really makes you wonder who exactly will be fighting. I do not wish to be speaking out of turn, but Lady Edelgard is surely having many enemies. When we arrive in Enbar, I will be fighting to my utmost. I fight not just for the Empire, but for Bridget as well. They have fates that are intertwining. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they hired me to do a job, and that's what I'm gonna do. Especially if everyone is relying on me. Your being here is reassuring. Now let us be fighting together and bringing about victory.
excuse me. Over here.
Ah, perfect timing. I wanted to thank you again. I meant to earlier, of course, but things have been quite hectic recently. And while Lady Edelgard unfortunately did not tell me every single detail, it sounds like you played a big part in my rescue. So thank you for that. I mean it.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I didn't do that much. Edelgard was the one who really saved you. Well, still, I'm glad you're safe, so if I played some small part in that, then all the better. Well then, I'm expecting even greater things from you once we reach Enbar. Of course, we're gonna save Edelgard for last. But we'll just talk to Yaritska. I have a contract. That's the only reason I'm here.
So basically...
So is this contract with the church? Does it have to do with the fact you're a professor at the academy? Think what you want. Pretty simple. I mean, Edelgard did ask for a Yaritska.
If you would. Do you have a moment?
We'll be entering Enbar tomorrow, so rest up and restore your strength. That bad, huh? Yes, we're expecting to be quite the battle, but I look forward to seeing what you can do. In that case, I'll make sure my gear's ready. Thank you. Oh, and perhaps now might be a good time to speak with the others. Seeing you calm and collected should help soothe the nerves of any who are anxious in the shadow of battle. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. Thank you for speaking with everyone. Can I do anything else here, or is this simply just... Oh wait, there's a blue dot here. Ladislava?
If you please.
I believe this is the first time we've met. My name is Ladislava. I serve as one of Lady Edelgard's personal guards, and will be assisting with the entry into the capital. I believe we will be working separately tomorrow, so I trust you will be taking excellent care of her. I see. Well, I guess we'll just head out then. But there's other yellow dots here. Oh, that's Imperial Guard. Okay. We'll just end it here then. Thank you for speaking with everyone.
What do you think?
It's grown quite late. You should rest up for tomorrow.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle, and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord.
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Saros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Saros? No. Do you think...
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Right? Defeat conditions. None. For starting a battle, you can adjust which units to deploy. That's what I was trying to do last time. Units placed within the dark blue grid will be available to control and give orders to. Units placed in the light blue grid will only be available to give orders to. Highlight a unit to see their advantage against the enemies that will appear on the battlefield. You can check by weapon type and extra effectiveness. Choose units that will have an advantage against the enemies you will be facing. Alright, so I guess we just have to take a good look at what we're going against. So what does an axe go against again? I don't remember what they're weak against, to be quite honest. I think it was the lance is better than the sword. The sword is better than the axe, and the axe is better than the lance. I don't know. I probably got that all wrong. We can see everyone. So there's lances, a lot of lances, an axe. Home. Oh, that's Count Hevering. Okay. Fighter. We pretty much just have to bring at least one of every kind, I assume. Oh, we could change Dorothea. Okay. We have Edelgard. I do want to keep her. Monica, Petra, Hubert. We pretty much just have everyone who's with us. Just Ferdinand and I think so. I can't really change any units. So these two are good. So I'll just pair. We have 3 monks. I don't know how I feel about that. We might have to separate Edelgard from us. Convoy. Oh, okay. So we can add another. Let's do another shield. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, and we could just change from here. I believe when I played 3 houses, I had Casper use gauntlets, if I was not mistaken. Monica, these are all just iron tomes. Sword, tome. We don't really have much to change. Oh, our Envoy. I want to see the skills. Nosferatu, basic light attack magic. Absorb a portion of inflicted damage as HP. Base ice. Generate a cyclone. Strike swiftly with a trio slashes RY, RX. Let's do might medium cooldown 12 seconds. Let's do this one instead of grounder. Oh, this one can hit. Yeah, we'll keep that one instead then. This is just so much to go for. Let us. Oh, that's just change deployment. Can't fix their orders right now? Okay. I think we'll be good. Let's just save. We're still in the prologue, which is... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we are. Prologue Chapter 2. How long is this prologue? Alright, well, we're gonna have to play this out just so we can possibly get out of the prologue. So let's start the battle. I didn't see how many minutes, so... Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to... He's a Myrmidon? Alright, let's see. We could probably pair each other by 2s. We'll let Edelgard work by herself. So let's have Hubert and... We'll have Hubert go with Edelgard.
Right then, let us go to work.
Guard Edelgard. No, we don't have to. I guess we all can just go here, so it doesn't matter.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who
Okay.
they're up against.
I'll have Petra team up with Monica.
I will gladly handle. I am here to aid you.
And then I'll have Petra go
Begin.
here too.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
And
Leave
then
this one to me.
I will most likely just stay as
Looks
her.
like
So
you could
here we
use
go.
some help back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
All right,
In
everybody.
that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. We'll enter through the back way.
Oh, we're good.
That way you will never see our...
When poisoned, you will take damage over a set period of time. Also, your strength and magic will be reduced.
But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ. So deal with them as you must.
Alright, let us change some orders so we can... Okay, we can't go there. We all just have to go here. Okay.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Okay, I guess we'll just be. I think Axe is good against lances, so we'll have Edelgard take that. Where is Petra? I'll have Petra take this
The
one.
Sky Spirit watches over me.
I'll take the other one, the front one. He's the material storehouse. Can't even go that way. Can we? That's all blocked off. I know I sent them out. Oh yeah, we have to go around anyway. Alright, we're all just ignoring that. Okay, that should be our base now. Alright, who am I going against?
Surrender, Duke Ire.
I guess I'll just take care of Duke Ire.
Seal the gate now!
Or not.
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Oh, I see that. Circle around through the gardens and pursue Duke Ire. Okay, I'm gonna have them take care of this area while I head over ahead. Yeah, I'll head over ahead. And I should be fine. Okay.
Soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats.
Is there any base captain here? Okay. Armored knights appeared in the gardens.
The man
That's
is so
fine.
desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
There are two basic types of attacks: physical attacks, sword, axes, bows, lances, and gauntlets. Strength and the enemy's defense. Okay, armor knights have high defense but low resistance. Monks and mages will have an easier time damaging them. Okay. Alright. Get out of the way. Okay, we gotta go here.
Aiding? No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Petra.
Begin.
Here. Where is Edelgard? Are they good there now?
The Sky Spirit watches
Edelgard.
over me. Here I go. No mistakes.
I'll have her follow me for now. I think Petra will be fine in the back.
I'll provide. The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Okay. Where's Petra going? Hold on, where's Petra going? I could have her come over here now.
Begin.
We'll have Petra. We'll have Petra catch up to us over here then.
The Sky Spirit, what? The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Leopold von Berglies.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
Ludwig? Oh, is he?
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Oh, they're helping us.
You would turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Ire pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
Let's just tell Edelgard to get rid of him.
They must.
Alright, go Edelgard. I'm done with this. I'm gonna go down here and try to seize the rest of the areas.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Okay, that leaves this open. I'll just leave Petra to chill with us. Or I can tell Petra to go here for now. Take care of that. There's nothing over here.
Begin. The sky.
Take both of them down. Cool. Where are we? Duke Ire?
No. You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Here I go. No mistakes. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Gotta keep aiming. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Ambitions
Okay.
of Ludwig von Ire won't be broken by the likes of you.
I'm bringing it down.
There's someone here with a...
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Trying to open that door. Alright, hold on. Can I tell them to go get that?
Begin.
Yo, like, can you open this?
I am advancing.
Go. In the meantime, I'll go back down here and deal with... Oh, hey, Edelgard, you want to handle that base captain?
Here I go. No mistakes.
I'll go back down here. Or here, you can take care of this.
They must.
Where is Duke Ire? I guess we can get rid of the spider first. Let's give Petra some time. Or Monica. Is Petra still there? Hold on. Hold on. Petra's or Monica's right there, so I'm gonna just wait. Okay, good. Now what?
Speed. With richest power. I am as great as a man can be.
Where do we go now? Capture Duke Ire. We did that.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Ire's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I've little interest in facing birds.
Hold on. Oh, everything is accessible now. Not everything, but where is Petra? You could tell her to take over this base captain right here.
The Sky Spirit watches
As for where's Edelgard right here? She could take care of it real quick.
No mistakes.
Oh no. We'll just have her follow me. No, we'll have her go here.
They must look.
So it's time to deploy my wild card.
Defeat the mysterious mages to bring down the wall of darkness.
Find the casters and strike them down so we might...
Alright, never mind. So we have to do that instead. How spread are they? So one there, one there. Okay, we'll tell Petra now. Where's Petra? Change her orders to go after this one.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
We'll have Edelgard take over. Wait, how many are there? 4? 3. Yeah, we'll just go along the way.
Dispel the sorcery.
Come, Valdemar. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold.
We'll just keep running.
Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Can I command them? No, they're just there. Oh, they're moving fast. That's why I didn't see them. Hold on. Where are they? Here they are. Rescind all orders. There's a fighter here, though. What? Who's over here? Oh, Count Burley's.
Gotta keep it. On to the next one.
I can't take my eyes off you when you fight.
Monica defeated her? Armored Knight. Alright, let's just help Petra start moving over here.
The Sky Spirit.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Ooh. Cool, cool.
I must get stronger.
So we'll go from here.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Alright, let's have Edelgard
Here
move.
I go. No mistakes.
move up over here this time.
They must.
Okay, we got the library.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Okay, now we can move Petra
Begin.
here.
The sky.
And we should be able to meet up with Edelgard here.
The barrier should dissipate now.
Okay, we took that also.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now. We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
It's fine. Let's just take.
I will gladly handle this. I am here to aid you. Begin.
That's ours. Okay.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who.
Okay, we'll just
Any
separate.
who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you
Ow.
finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
No, I didn't want to seize all strongholds. Volkard von Arundel.
Wretched vermin. I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Nah.
Banish the darkness and the
Wait, why is Petra here?
Begin.
Take this, Petra.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Actually,
Here I go.
go with her.
No mistake. They must learn will fade as well.
What?
Bringing it down. Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
I have to act.
Are they done yet? Hold on. Okay, we're good then.
Take a breather. That takes care of the cleanup. I think President should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she was pleased with you should be of secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped. Cowardly of him. but we can take comfort in our victory either way.
I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together, like that.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of them.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness? We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Saros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this, but maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Jeez. I wonder how much longer this prologue is. So obviously, because we were overplaying our
I
character,
must regain what I've...
everyone else is pretty much underleveled. I think the only people I would want to work on,
Any experience is worth having.
personally, when it came down to like 3 houses, Petra was one of them,
Hard work created this.
for sure. Dorothea, Edelgard, of course. I think I may have used Caspar, and I may have gotten some people from the Blue Lions and the Golden Deer. Most likely Lysithea, probably Hilda,
I won't let myself stop here.
probably Felix, because he's pretty cool, but he's mean at the same time.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
I don't mind using her, so I might actually switch to Edelgard so I can get her to level up. Hubert's at 2 stars, what?
One step at a time.
I must make the most of this ability.
I don't know what ability, but we got new axes. Oh wow, we got a pretty good axe, I guess. We could give this to Edelgard. We can give this to Casper, if anything. And we can give this to either... We need to have at least one tome, so probably Dorothea. Where do I use my gold again? Because we're still in the prologue, so I'm assuming I didn't learn anything from the tutorial.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations?
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arendelle is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to and my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Ah! You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arendelle and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government, but a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. Which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garrick Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students, but all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised, but they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it, but if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arendelle and Duke Ire, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Ulmyran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home. Scarlet blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose. And they helped create the Kingdom and Alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Saros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Saros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still, Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself.
I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty. I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it, things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine. Personal quarters. In your personal quarters located in the upper left of the base camp minimap, press A near the desk to change appearance and view documents. I wasn't even aware that we could change appearance. Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got? Actually, I take that back. I remember in the first Warriors there was like different costumes you could use.
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Base camp is where you prepare for battle. Okay. Manuela. Jeritska. I might actually use them, not gonna lie. Ferdinand has rejoined you. They all have rejoined me. Obviously, since we all are part of the Adjacent Empire now. Or not now, I am at least. Records Hall, Owl Perch, add-on content? Is there even any DLC here? After achieving victory in a certain number of battles. Oh, okay. I thought it was like DLC related. An award is available. Where's this owl? There's Arvel. An award is available? I don't know what award we're talking about, but let's talk to Arvel, I guess. War is such a human enterprise, and that tense we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. I don't know where I'm supposed to get this award. Oh, Ben Reno. Purchase items. Ah, permanently increase magic by 5. Okay. We don't have Renown. I think that's for if you got. I thought I'd remember, but I don't. Change your appearance. Sure. Let me just look at ourselves. Or it's pretty much like 3 houses where you could change. Unique? Play unique attire in battle. Doesn't really change. I will pretty much just keep everyone at their war appearance. We have all these people, huh? Or style 2? What's the difference? Oh, the mask. We'll remove his mask. Now we have Manuela. It's kind of weird because I didn't expect to have Manuela, but I think that's pretty much gonna be this video unless I could figure out where am I? Oh, I'm here. Hold on. Jeritska. I'll probably talk to them off camera just so I can see what they're talking about. Where is this owl? I want to see the owl. Strategist Reward Master. Be sure to grab your awards. Here's where we keep track of all the achievements you complete. We've got rewards ready to give out based on how many achievements you've racked up. So get out there and start doing stuff.
How'd it go?
Fruit of Life, accuracy permanently increases health. Alright.
Any result's a good result.
But I think I'm pretty much good here. I'm gonna mess around here, this area, and off camera, just to see what I'm missing and all that. With that being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. So just final thoughts on this long video so far. Assume these Fire Emblem videos are gonna be about this long because we're still in the prologue, the end of the prologue, I assume, since it's a name Finn or Fiend or Finish. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, unless it's gonna start say chapter 1. Oh yeah, I think we're in chapter 1, Scarlet Blaze part 1. So we're done with the prologue, and that was my goal for this video, so I'm glad I got that done. Seeing how the story is going, it seems like we skipped majority of the main 3 houses story from what it seems like, and we just jumped straight into the war, which is still part of the story itself, but I feel like this is more war focused rather than I don't know, because we're just barely in chapter 1 and we're already doing the war, or we're in chapter 4 part 1 and we are here with the war already, whereas in 3 houses the war was pretty much the end. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be replaying this game, and we'll probably replay them in hard or normal, it doesn't matter. I just want to see the story. But yeah, with that being said, my thoughts are they're pretty similar to my thoughts on 3 houses, where in the beginning where they showed Edelgard speaking to Hubert about the plan, I'm assuming it was this plan to basically go into war, take over the empire and all that. That's what I'm assuming it was. Kind of had that and already figured it out since I already played 3 houses, so it's okay. Hello, you're just walking around. Wondering when we're gonna see Byleth. Maybe actually we're gonna see Byleth soon. But I honestly am pretty much enjoying this game. We only played 2 missions, but we did go through a lot of cutscenes. You guys can probably tell by the length of this video, but I think we're gonna have to expect Fire Emblem every day if we're gonna do all 3 stories, since it would make sense to at least do all 3 stories. But at least for the future videos for Fire Emblem, when we start doing those videos, we can skip scenes that are familiar, and of course I'll watch the scenes that are not. But I'm excited to see how this will start now that we're finally in the main story rather than the prologue. Prologue was interesting though, so I'm excited. I might actually end up playing 3 houses like on my own time again, since it has been a while since I played a Fire Emblem game, and I really did enjoy 3 houses, so we'll see what happens. Unless you guys want to see me play 3 houses again, then I'll be fine with that. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. So if you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this game so far. I'm probably gonna bust like at least 2 hours every video at this point, seeing how long this is. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for the support. And I was gonna post a Pretty Derby video today, but I didn't realize that maintenance was going on, which is very weird because I've never seen that maintenance alert or notification, not notification, but like when I was trying to log in, I never seen that notification for, what was it called, maintenance, since I started the game. So that's the reason why I didn't post a video for, oh, Randolph, I remember him. I think I do. That's why I didn't post a Pretty Derby video today. But with that being said, guys, it's gonna be the end of the video. Just want to say thank you once again. Hope you guys are enjoying the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes videos, and hopefully I get to see what goes on with the story. Honestly, I'm really excited. So yeah, with that being said, guys, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.